What's up guys, it's OT Nath. Today I'm going to show you how I would mix this song if I was OT Nath. Let's get into it. So first thing I'm doing here, I'm taking a listen. I'm listening for frequencies that clash with the instrumental here in the background. I'm listening for those frequencies and I'm just dialing in.
Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rosé. No ID or social security. Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rosé.
Okay, so first thing I'm hearing here, and this is stock plugins too. I'm not going to go into any kind of third-party plugins.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rosé. No ID or social security, yet I'm so paid. And if you got an ID, you people just better obey.
So all I did there, I went till I heard like too much bass taken out, and then I brought it back a little bit. What you do is you change this up here to this one and drag this all the way to the bottom. Drag this small dot right here all the way to the bottom. Then you just drag it over. I got to 88 Hertz. This could be different for your song. This was definitely going to be different for your song. So just listen to where it sounds like too much bass is taken out and then bring it back a little bit.
Like, what's up, my name is Jose.
Next thing I hear is, my name is obviously Jose in this song, so I'm not OT Nath. Next thing I hear some muddiness in the vocal. So I'm going to bring down, and the muddiness range is about 300 to 500. So I'm going to bring down about 300.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup.
Here we're getting a cleaner vocal already, but we're going to keep doing some adjustments in here in the EQ.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rosé. No ID or social security, yet I'm so paid. And if you got it,
all I'm doing is listening for frequencies and then taking them down. And I don't like to do, some people will suggest you do this. I like to be a little bit fatter and not as harsh, because if it's truly a harsh frequency that's sticking out, you shouldn't have to boost it that much to notice it. Next thing I'm going to do is called adding some air, and I'm just going to take this number 7 here. I'm going to bring it up to about 10K.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rosé.
The thing that I'm going to do is find the scale of my song here, and it seems to be G sharp minor pitcher. I'm going to do that in the key of G sharp minor, and this is to taste, but I'm just going to go ahead and bring it down.
Like, what's up, my name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rosé.
The next thing we're going to add, if you don't know how to, you're going to send your vocal to a bus chain, so just do this, and then in there, add the Fruity Peak controller. FL Studio doesn't actually give you a de-esser, which is fine. We're going to use Nath's engineering skills and create you one right now. So go ahead and send that to a bus. Make sure your peak bass level is 50%. Make sure it's muted, and just adjust the volume a little bit.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose.
Right before the Fruity Peak controller and your effects on that bus, take out all of the lows.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose.
Except for about 3,000 and above.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rosé.
We're gonna go back into that EQ we had. We're gonna listen for our S. Now that we have that frequency selected right there, I'm gonna right click that dot, link to controller, and then right in here I'm gonna hit peak, this drop down menu, and then in input and this drop down menu we're gonna go inverted. And to adjust your de-esser, you just adjust this volume knob.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rosé.
Next thing in the list, we're going to go ahead and add a compressor. We've got the lows tamed, we've got the muddiness tamed. We boosted some of the highs without sacrificing, giving too much sibilance. So we did a good job there. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and compress it. I just like to use the Fruity compressor. How I set the threshold, I'm going to bring this back down, take a look at the mixer, and I'm just going to point my mouse. I'm pointing my mouse at the average volume here on this fader.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose. Soon as I arrive.
Now as you can see, when I point my mouse up there, the top left hand corner of my screen, you see negative 10.73 decibels. Just go ahead and set your threshold to about like 0.5 above that, and you should be set. Ratio, I don't like to do anything too strong, 2:3 to 1. And type, you can change this depending on what kind of song you're doing, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a vintage.
Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose.
Next thing that I would do at this point, I would start to notice some of the background noise coming in. Slight little bit of background noise in like pretty much every microphone. Most of them have pretty tamed, but for anything like little sounds, I like to put my fruity limiter before everything we just did, and you can do this at any point too. Just adjust this noise gate, so the threshold, set it to where it gets all your vocals and nothing's cut out, but it also cuts out some of the background noise. See, if I set it right here, this part of my vocal is going to disappear. So you don't want to set it too high. And by the way, that's pretty much what happened on the one string. And then turn the gain all the way down. So pretty much anything below this threshold, it's going to turn the volume down. You hear that release. That release is a little bit too quick, so I'm going to bring it forward.
When I don't need math. Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose.
So the next thing I would do is I would actually add a fruity wave shaper just to give it some texture. And I'm talking like a little bit of texture. We're going to add fuzzy and bring it down.
When I don't need math. Cross the border like, what's up, my name is Jose.
So as I get further in the song, I notice some parts that the bass kind of comes out a little bit more in. This is like the master EQ of this whole mix, and just bring this.
Pull me over and got a 90 to front you.
I really like that in your face sound. Like I kind of like two different compressors. I like one to kind of take it a little bit light. I like the other one to be a little bit more
pull me over and got a 90 to front you. You can't contact me for the court date. I don't got a visa, but you know I got more pay. Why these turf grown pussies forced to follow they leaders? I'm doing the obvious.
Next thing that you might notice is after we mix the vocal, some of those lows might have came back in. So this is what I call just evening out the tonality of the vocal. Just a final parametric EQ on everything.
Jose, soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rose. No idea, social security, yet I'm so paid. Soon as I walk and work cross.
So at this point, I would call this a finished mix. Say we add a background vocal over here, just for the sake of example. So you hear this.
My name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rose. No idea.
So you can hear it in the back, but we're gonna make it a background vocal. Just go ahead and take this one track up, and I would just maybe copy this over. Take this and bring it up to about 250.
My name is Jose.
That already makes so much more room for that main vocal without taking away that second vocal.
My name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rose.
At this point, you could just, let's say we wanted to add Travis got kind of a rock sound. I would bring the fruity limiter in, slam it.
My name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rose. No idea.
So you hear that? It's nice and slam. And I would add fast distortion. Now right here, I would bring this back. I would do the same thing we did to take out the lows, but do it all the way to the high. Make the high cut, and then bring this down again, and bring it back.
My name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rose. My name is Jose. Soon as I arrive, fill my cup up with the rose. My name is anything that I want to. The cop pull me over and got a 90 to front.
I'm trying to provoke a thought here. I'm kind of copying things over and working, trying to provoke a thought here, and I'm gonna try and release as much of this video as possible. After I throw it into Vegas and edit it up, chop it up, and show you guys how the hell to do this. But that's all. That's all. If I was Nath, I would say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out.
Might as well not be OT Nath. The invitation at our borders I might slowly pass.